Well, you can't get much bigger, and it's not just about the scale of it. It's how it's approached. It's about size. It's about what There's something about the lovely analog nature of a biplane chase, which is kind of like something from a silent movie, but has the same reasoning behind it, really, which is like, this is what movies are for, what they're about. It's this massive, massive thing. Well, I was in the last one, so I can tell you. I was the head of the National Security Agency, I think, or Intelligence Agency. I have had a promotion, but I can't remember what it is. But I now have my name, and my name is Cotton Angstrom. Yeah.
Great name.
Well, Chris said, "What do you want to be called?" And I've got a thing about those particular kind of odd American names, like my favorite, the writer of The Magnificent Ambersons, who was called Booth Tarkington. Only in America, or indeed Walton Scoggins, only in America. So I came up with this curious name, and that's my name. Yes, but the interesting thing, I found this on the last one. I've said this before, but my friend Indira Varma was in that one, and neither of us knew we were in it, and we were so kind of terrified, and we saw each other across the room, and she just went, and we kind of hung on to each other, and we were surrounded by all these, what we assumed was sort of blue steel American actors, and then we discovered they were also terrified. Everyone was terrified. And then Tom and McHugh arrived, and it was just delightful. It couldn't have been more relaxed, and fun. I mean, it's hard work, even when you're not hanging off a biplane. Long days, hot, lots of stuff, and most of our stuff in the conference room, as it were. It's like shooting a big dinner party. You've got to shoot everyone's angle a lot, so they can be quite mentally draining. But it was, I mean, God, it's Mission Impossible. What would you say? It's incredible. I can't quite believe it. I used to watch this show when I was a kid, and then to be even a tiny part of it now is really amazing. Well, they talk about married couples finishing each other's sentences. They're sort of joined at the hip, and but also they're having such a good time. I mean, they brainstorm stuff. I remember the previous one. As we were about 3 days in or something, McHugh suddenly said, "I've had an idea about a Russian sub," and then by the end of the week they were building it. It was like, I wish it had come true. And it was like, and they'd just been thinking about the opening of the movie. Maybe that was need to be bigger, and so it's extraordinary, really. But the thing I really take away from it is how much they laugh. They're having a good time, and it's infectious because it makes everyone feel relaxed, and they know everything about movies. And we talk constantly about classic movies and stuff we've been influenced by, and and something wonderful happened. Can I say this? It might be a spoiler. Can you cut it out? All right. Well, we were talking about Armageddon. And I said to McHugh one evening, we were walking away from the set, and I said, the thing that's always preoccupied me is that, if someone pressed the button, 5 seconds later, none of it would matter. Whatever political madness, and that's the thing, and it doesn't matter. Of course it doesn't, because whatever creed or political persuasion, you press the button, it doesn't matter. We have none of us. And then the next day, he'd written it for me. And I say it in the film. None of this, but 20 minutes from now, none of this will matter.